Good morning.
Good morning. I think Amin said he's going to be late or not making stand up for today. So Amin and or Ahmed, sorry. Once you get started,
Yes, John. So today I have created pull request for it, like replacing raw query with the UDF. I tested it, and Jerry given me just now a few more UDF to replace it. So I will work it and update that PR itself.
okay, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, John.
Okay. Jerry, go ahead.
Oh, okay, there we go. So, kind of continuing on everything. Let's see. We have in progress. We have the WhatsApp configuration. So there's something weird with our WhatsApp account. We have billing information tied to it, but we're still not able to send messages out in the production environment. It's like, oh, you need billing information, but Danny already added the billing information. So I don't know if there's just some time delay trigger or something. I have a case open with their support. So we'll see what's going on there.
Okay, good. You got a ticket with them?
Yeah, I have a ticket going.
Okay.
Um, so other thing was with the streak updates. I think we need to run through a better test with the streak updates today. I think Ismail has a build going, or he had a build that we'll be able to use to test out the streak updates, like the full end-to-end purchase flow.
No, that one I think I mean created it. It wasn't me.
Oh well, do we have a build? I guess do we have a build with the purchase?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I didn't create a build just yet. There are a few things I want to go over with you. That I that seem to not to be working. So, on the back end with the new query subscription. So I want to get those resolved first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured we would need some extra work with that today, but what I did yesterday was kind of get stuff going with the action queue and what we said yesterday about setting the notifications. I'll say notifications, but the navigations to the streak page whenever you come back into the app and it's been 5 days and you don't have a streak. And you had a 5 day streak.
Okay. Great. That's perfect.
Yep.
So you just need a front end to test it, connect it, and test it.
Well, yeah, Ismail and I have to go through a couple more test cases. It sounds like that's a couple more modifications. We want to get it all end to end because there's a lot of stuff that has to happen between front end and back end in real time. So, like when you do the purchase, we need the front end to know when the back end receives the purchase because it's not immediate. So, what happens is when you make a purchase, that is between you and the App Store and then RevenueCat picks up on that purchase from the App Store, and then RevenueCat lets our backend know that the purchase was made, and then the backend has to process the purchase. In this case, reviving your streak.
Is RevenueCat like mandatory middleman for this? Like we can't just go directly to Apple or
It is much more simple and straightforward. It is not like we're not we would not gain any extra. We would not save any extra time doing it like this. It would actually be a lot more complex to do it, probably directly through them.
Okay.
Now, RevenueCat's used by a whole bunch of apps and startups. It's a lot of plug and play. But
I've heard of it. Yeah.
yeah. So essentially it's that we have to because anyway, if let's say we didn't have RevenueCat, still we're waiting on Apple to verify that the payment is received and then notify our backend that the payment is received to process the purchase. It's still the exact same thing. There's just one extra bounce that probably adds 50 milliseconds to the whole thing.
Okay.
So it's like when this process finishes, then the front end has to be alerted by the back end, which we're doing by subscription, that it gives a modal or something saying, hooray, your streak is revived, your streak has been frozen, or whatever it is based on the purchase you made.
I see.
So it's that full real-time loop that we have to set up and test.
Okay. Okay.
Now, also with the chat search, made some improvements on that today. I have a example in QA. I don't know if we have a QA build that is using that new query that I gave, the search chat groups.
I don't think we do.
Okay, that
It wouldn't be with the new architecture build that Amin did. I
Oh.
don't think. Or would? Oh, actually, wait. Well, that's a good question. We do have a QA build. Do you know, Ismail? Do you know if Amin would have included um, some of that? What Jerry's talking about with the being able to search for the groups in that build?
Be able to search the groups. I downloaded. So I mean, released a build I know on
Yesterday.
yeah. Well,
on iOS yesterday. I don't really know the purpose of the build.
I
It didn't really.
It's just the latest build with the new architecture.
well, I just loaded build 99 on my phone, and everything is like I'm logged out. Everything's like
Yeah, like
main-
I noticed that too. I had to re-log in. So
What do you mean logged out?
like the the what's it called? You know how we have the user data that you log like basically the user information is empty. We don't have user keys or anything. It's like we have to log in.
Hmm.
It's like going from the new architecture to the not architecture, the new up. You know how we updated everything so it uses Atom, but if you go back to the old app, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's like it's using the old way.
Okay.
So I need to see what's going on there.
Okay.
But that one will not have the search, no, for the groups.
I see. Okay. Okay, so we can't test that just yet, Jerry.
okay.
I can have it in my next build, or
Okay.
hopefully today. I think I'll have a build up.
Okay, so
So
maybe
now that in today's build.
just do iOS so you don't replace the Android.
Yeah, I'll only do iOS.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, it's the current that query is not complete. It's the current iteration. There's a couple more optimizations that I want to try revolving around some indexes. I believe the search can be a little faster than what it is. It's okay now. I would believe it would say it's. I would say we're maybe on par with iMessage as far as speed goes. It's not instant,
Okay.
but it'd be better once we have a build on our hands we can try it out with because of how I'm just interacting with the back end for it.
Okay.
But I think we can make it a little faster for now, especially with like the size of records we have.
How we go about that? Do you want to wait until we test, or you guys can start
No,
off?
no, I can do it from the back end. I can continue to work on it. It's just that the overall like feel of it, I don't know how the overall feel of it is in the app. I have my numbers, but that's purely back end testing.
Mhm.
I don't know if for some reason there would be any delay if it's implemented in the front end. It's something we probably find more about whenever we implement it on the
Okay.
front end.
All right. Well, looking forward to testing it out.
Yep, and yep, just gonna be cleaning that up. And I talked to Danny yesterday, and there are some charts, some metrics he wants me to kind of look into to see if I can get related to engagement. I have some numbers in mind that kind of revolve around the streaks and revolve around something about like uh, event RSVPs. There are some things that we don't exactly have in Amplitude, but I can get them pretty easily from the database itself. So I was going to grab a couple charts and send them to Danny, and he can make some graphs out of them.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's all I got for my NL.
All righty. Thank you, Jerry. Okay. So yeah, Ismail wants you to continue for it.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So yesterday I continued working on the streak stuff. Yeah, it looks like this thing. Yeah, it's turned out to be a little more work than we had initially anticipated. Um. So first thing I worked on was getting that deep link ready for Jerry, the one for the streaks, because when I gave him that deep link and I tested it, it works. It takes me to the screen, but we used to get the data, or we right now we get the data for the like the streak and so on from what's it called from the screen before that, because I fetch it on the home screen so that when you click on the streak, it's not loading. It's just there, and also to show the flame on the home screen because we show the user their streak there. So it made sense to pass it down. But now if we deep link there, we didn't technically trigger the home screen, so it will not have the data. So I had to add logic where it says, hey, if it's not um if the data is not there, fetch it. And I added a little loader and I fetch it if the data is not there. If it's there, I don't do an extra fetch.
I see. Okay.
So after I did that, I did all the visual changes to basically, if it's frozen, how it would look. I can probably share that real quick. Just give me 1 second to make it think it's frozen. Let me see. So right here, like true. I'll do it one screen at a time. So let's start with the home screen. It'll just have that little blue flame up there.
You're gonna share your screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen.
Question.
Yeah.
On a side note, did you can we include the link preview work that you did in with a new architecture? And has that, or are these just totally separate branches? Be curious to test that with the builds that I mean, doing with that new architecture.
Yeah. No, he should be able to merge it in and get that in there.
Okay. Do you know if he's done that yet? If it would be?
I don't think he has. Let me see. I mean, a quick way to find out is, well, honestly, you can test the links out in builds in build 6. Oh, actually, I have too many 98. Probably be
98.
confusing, but no, I have too many of them. I mean, probably one would have it. 98 one would have it.
Okay. Oh, and I'll ask.
But if he included it or not, let me see. I have links here. Give me a second. I'll let you know. No, he did not include it.
Okay. Okay, we'll ask him about that later.
Yeah, but it is merged in though. Let me see. About that, we merged in the link one here. Let me see. What else we merged in so that you know what you can expect. Oh, the search lobby is merged in, and the link preview is merged in. So those are ready for testing. I'll have them in today's build, if so you can hold off if you or
That works.
yeah, you can hold off on asking him. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah. So you see how that little flame is blue now?
Yep.
That's kind of how it would look.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
that's exactly how it would look, not kind of. So now let me set up the other screen. Give me 1 second.
So this is before any freezing or repairing.
This is before, and I need to manually think it's frozen, make it think it's frozen just to show it because it's obviously based off of the backend param.
Okay. You still got to gray out the buttons too, right?
Yeah, yeah. That would all work. Here, I'll give you a quick visualization of what I have. You can tell me what you like, what you don't, since I don't have a Figma.
Oh.
Improvise a little bit, which I normally don't like to do, but I think this one's not too bad. So, and it looks something like this.
Yeah, okay, it's not too bad.
Sorry for the text one.
Frozen.
That's not how it would look. I just need to set one more.
I like the snowflake. That's that's a nice touch.
The what? Oh, the snowflake. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it would look like this. This would be probably the color for when it's disabled. I'm kind of thinking maybe dark blue. Let me see how that would look. No, that looks like you can still click it. Not well, white maybe. Let me see.
For the text.
Yeah, I'm looking for the text. White doesn't really show.
No. I think it looked all right with the dark. Maybe not black, but the dark. Because
let me see, maybe a gray. Where's the gray one? I think. Well, that didn't really work. Now, did I just default it to black?
I have an idea too. Maybe the streak freeze we don't ever gray, and then you'll have a contrast because like, first of all, why would we stop? If someone wanted to pay $5 to freeze it, fine.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
But we can still do what you're doing there on the lower button, because the repair one would be dynamically, like we're setting it up. As far as the freeze goes, we might as well let that option be available, and then they'll see the difference. Like, one would be gray and one wouldn't be. Well, so like,
So I'm not following. So if it's already frozen, um, well, first
well, if
change
it's
is
already frozen, you have
Mhm.
to unfreeze. Remember,
Yeah,
the
but
button would be a
this would be
manual.
great. Oh, this will say unfreeze.
Yeah, remember, we're gonna do a manual unfreeze.
That's right. Okay.
But you can what you did there, though, we can still apply to the streak repair button.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this was the color I was looking for. This way it looks disabled.
Yeah, that looks good. But I think on the streak freeze, we can just leave it always an option. I mean,
But but we have to unfreeze it right first. So it
yeah.
it would either be unfreeze or buy.
Yes, exactly. That would be the two choices. This one doesn't need to be grayed out.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me then just. But yeah, it's just instead of the timer, it'll just say frozen, because like the way the timer could throw people off, and it'll just say 3-day streak, which is where you froze it, and that would say 3, and then it'll say frozen, like
Mhm.
that. So
Mhm.
any UI changes, or does this look good other than
This
this?
is looking great. Yeah, no, it's looking really good.
Okay.
Might change some of the wording along the way, but as far as the layout and everything, it's all good.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Then that's good. Let's see. There was one question I had. Let me think. I'm losing my train of thoughts. It was about. It'll come back to me. I forget. Oh, there's a question I was going to ask. Hmm. No, yeah, I forgot. Honestly, if it comes back to me, I'll ask it.
No worries. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come back to you. Okay, so it sounded like you needed to work with Jerry.
Let me work with Jerry on a few behavior. Like for example, today I lost my streak, and then when it came back, it continued. Like instead of going to 1, it went to 3. It was 2.
Oh, okay.
Subscription did not seem to trigger properly.
I see.
So a few things I want to talk to him about and make sure we do a few tests.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
Mm, mm, what else? No, I think that's it. That's all I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all right. Sounds like we're making great progress on this. So, any other questions, Jerry, or anything you want to add or comment? If not, probably good to go. So, okay. All right, guys. Well, looking good. Let me know if you need anything today, and I'll catch up with you guys later.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Yeah.
See ya.